gonna be just very short, and then please, so we can all understand what we're in. Like I said before, my name is Professor Shukwere, a lecturer, associate professor in the Northwest University, South Africa, and the convener of this conference, ICE TIS, sorry, 2022. Now, before I go into the conference proper, let me just give us a little background of what JFP is doing with this conference. Now, JFP is a company that is being engineered through research activities in trying to bring a voice to many researchers who wants to publish their work, standard work, in a standard way, in a standard journal. And that is what initiated JLP. And for a few years right now, when it has established, JLP have grown in terms of journal. And then last year, JLP started publishing books, and at the same time publishing started conference last year. And now when you look at the first conference we had last year, which was great, through the mentorship of Dr. Onashindra, which makes everything possible. Now last year, when you see what we were able to start last year, it's so amazing to think that this conference has been on for ages, but that was not the case. But because of commitment of the team, last year we have a robust team like we do this year, and everyone took up the conference as a personal business. And by the basis of a personal business, we're able to mobilize papers, and also the team, the organizers, was able to also, let me share the conference of last year proceedings for you to read, see what I'm talking about. I just put it on the chat box for you to see it. Now, it was a collaborative effort from the organizing team members. That was the thing that gave us the victory, which we had last year. And now, remember, good things should continue. And then after the conference in December, we said, okay, we can't stop. We have to take it to the next level. And taking it to the next level, we need to mix the 2021 organizing committee and then getting new people involved, because JLP in general wants to establish researchers, organizers, people who can understand everything that happens in research, which include conference. We said, okay, no, let's open it up to more people, to more audience. And they was okay, no, it's fine. Let's not stick only with the people of last year. Let's open it up. Then we decided to say, okay, no, let's open it up. Let's recruit more people to make it, because it's an international conference. And that was it. It's okay. Then through that, we're able to place a call for people to join the team, for them to learn and understand the principle of organizing conference and everything. And through this, that's what we're in today. And when you look at what we have done so far, we have sent out our invites for call for papers and so on and so forth. But that cannot be possible except there is a coordinated team. Of course, we have a WhatsApp group, and in that WhatsApp group there is no much activities happening there. But for that to happen, we need to have this kind of a meeting for people to understand each other, see each other virtually, and so on and so forth. And that was the reason why this meeting was called. And then through this meeting, we can discuss ways through which we can advertise this conference, mobilize support, mobilize papers, and so on and so forth. Because it's a team effort, please feel free to place your views. Feel free to give out your suggestion. It is your conference. It is your conference. It's not for JLP Publishers family alone. You are part of the system. You are part of the conference. You are part of the team. Own it up. Make it your own. And so on and so forth, so that we can all be proud. Last year on was great. That last year on the day of the conference, on that very fateful day, 4th December, we had over 600 participants online, which was crazy. We are so surprised as a team, like, wow, what is going on? And the coordination was perfect. We have team from all over the world, Asia, Africa, and Europe, Canada, everywhere. This year, we want to take it to the next level, as Dr. Nashindra just said. We want to take it to the next level, that every year, it's going to be an annual event, actually, so that every year, we're going to raise the bar to the next level, to the next level, and so on and so forth. So it is open for everyone, open for all academians, and so on and so forth. Importantly, the conference is open for people with PhDs and people without PhDs. We don't want to restrict to only people with PhDs, okay? So that we don't kill the idea, the knowledge impact that can circulate. What makes it that people should be involved across the board, across communities, across nations, across institutions, and everything. And more importantly, networking. Remember, it's all about networking. Like today now, we have statisticians that are here, we have biologists, we have scientists, we have different people on this platform today, which always hook up with them to write a paper and so on and so forth, which may not be possible if it was not this platform. So make it your own, feel free, engage, chat with us, present your suggestion. We are open for different views because this is academics conference. It's going to be owned by academians, not individual. I think I'm going to stop here, and then let me hear from from Dr. Nashindra, and then we can open it up for other input from colleagues, from team. I'm going to be calling you team. When I say team, because you are part of the conference committee members. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Joshua. Nice introduction, and good day for all the joinees or members for the conference, international conference. Okay, this is the second year we are venturing into, and so there's been some kind of a learning which went into us last year. So to refine what we learned last year and to add some more fresh blood into this conduit, we are going to have all of you people to share with us, right? That's okay. And many of you can join us. There are a lot of committees. There's a publishing committee, there's an organizing committee, there's a committee which can get to collaborations. There are many things which are available. So feel free to position yourself where you can do best, and then finally come for the conference and see to that the total thing evolves into a reality. Okay, so this thing is possible only because of good heart and involvement of people. It's full of participation. We are all from different parts of the world. We have nothing within us. It's a goodwill we have for this organization to be, the conference organization to be a fruitful one, bearing benefits to all the learned academicians, industrial people, professionals, students, researchers, and many of those people who are willing to grow along with us. Okay, it's a synergy. So we wish a good luck, and we want you people to come on board on many committees and also, groups we have, so that you people can really take positions. You can take your responsibility and position and push through, and it'll make this conference a success. Okay, with this I stop. I leave it to others to give your opinions. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, please, the floor is open for you to, if you have any question, any suggestion. Now, on the area, okay, I don't know. Okay, if you have anything, can you say so before I say anything?
Joshua, sir.
Okay.
I have one request.
Okay, thank you.
Is the publications, is it Scopus Index? So there are a lot of colleges insisting the professor to publish in Scopus Index journals. So if you have got any permission from the Scopus Index, so we may expect more papers this time.
Okay. Yes, thank you so much for that very question. One thing for sure, this is a growing conference, and we are doing everything possible to take it up to improve on the indexing. And that being said, for now, we are not yet on Scopus, but what, as a team, if you have any way we can push it to that level. Remember, conference is indexed differently from that of a journal on Scopus and all those things. If you have any journal that is Scopus index that we can bring on board, when you look on the web page, we have a section for journal, sponsored journals or supporting journals. And then if you have if you're part of any journal team, which is Scopus, that you can bring on board, yes, we are open for it. But for now, we are not yet there, but we are hoping in the future, we're gonna be there. We're going to be there actually. Thank you.
Members can also share what expectations you have from this conference, so that we can get to know your expectations or your requirements. So accordingly, we can customize it also. Can you share the website and show the committees and all those content, Professor Joshua?
Okay. Let me do that right now. Okay, I'll be sharing my screen. Where's the page? Okay. Okay, I hope you can see my page.
Yes, Professor Joshua.
Yes. Okay. This is the conference page that contains everything that one needed to know about the conference and partners and also and so on and so forth, which we expect to see more partners. We are still open for more partners and so on and so forth. And when you click here, you can be able to see the proceeding from the previous one and so on and so forth. Now, and then when you click here as well, I'm sorry, taking us to a very place. Okay, when you click here, this is a call for paper, this is a template, the submission section, and so on and so on. And these are the very important. We have about 7 themes, which covers as interdisciplinary journal, which covers different areas of research, beginning with technology, education, science and technology, health. We have social science and humanities and arts. We have emerging technology in agriculture. We have veterinaries and animal husbandries and food and so on and so forth. These are different teams which are not limited to this. When you look at this, we are able to cover different area of research, of studies that can appeal to the broader community of researchers out there to understand that we are wide in our approach. Then, okay, fine. It's not visible. Thank you. So when you click here, we have the organizing committee members. Starting from the conference share, at this point, we do not have a conference share. It's still open for anyone to submit someone you know that can be in the position to be the conference chair. The platform is still open for that very person, and that is what the team have to suggest. You can suggest someone that you know that can assist to understand to be in that position. It is open. Then the convener, this is me. Then you have the mentor is there, and then also the conference share to Adam, so publishing share, and so on and so forth. Here is a list of different committee members. Now, this list here have people, some people, and some are not here. Now, for you to be included here, what you need to do is to send your short, your bio information, and send your picture for us to upload you here. And that is something that you have to give us. As soon as you provide it, we will be able to make it possible to the general public. And then you can see here different personalities from different countries: Philippines, Turkey, India, Ghana, Nigeria, and so on and so forth. So we want to populate this very page. So if you are, because some people here are not part of the committee, so if you want to be part of the committee after this meeting, please, which I know you have an interest by the end of the day, please, I'm going to share the email where you are going to provide your details. As you are seeing it here, take an example from here, and then we'll make it available to the general public. And then everything you need to know about this conference is here. You have the registration information page, which is also that gives you information on what you need to understand about the payment and so on and so forth. But let me say this very important. When you look here, it is $10 for student, undergrad and postgraduate student, and $15 for researchers, for lecturers. Now, all the organizing committee members who submit a paper, they don't have to pay these fees. You don't need to pay any fee. So you are here now, and you're gonna contribute a paper for the conference. The fee is being waived off from you. You're not gonna pay it. It's zero fee for you, no fee for you. Because it is your conference. You're not gonna pay for what you have, what you are part of. And that is the reason, okay? So don't worry about your own payment. That is your own part, that you're not gonna pay any fee. But anyone who is not part of the organizing committee have to pay for that. However, because this is a people's conference, we also consider a lot of things when it comes to the payment. Now, we cannot deny someone from publishing his or her conference in a conference proceeding because of payment. We have done it before. We're still gonna do it this year. So if someone presented a paper, submitted a paper, a paper and is accepted, and then the payment becomes an issue, we can waive it off. Because we don't want to use because of money to restrict people from publishing their research work. We don't want to do that. Okay, so that is what the conference is all about. And then you have partnering journals. That is what I talked about before. On this, you can see number of journals that we are partnering with. Now, please feel free to suggest any journal that people can. Remember here on this, these journals, some of them are free, some of them are paid. Now, if a researcher has submitted a paper and presented and say, okay, no, I want my paper to be published in one of these journals. What we're gonna do is to facilitate the process to ensure that it's being published in that journal. However, the process of editorial process and what have you that pertain to that very journal and the payment and no payment of that very journal is what we cannot influence. So if you choose a journal from this list and some are going to come on board, and then there is a payment fee, the person is going to pay despite he or she has paid for the conference fee. But what we can do in order not to make it a double payment, we can agree with it with the journal to include everything, so it can be one payment period without making it double payment. But the process of review and everything, as agreed by that very journal, will be followed by that very researcher. So these are different partnering journals we are working with. All the rest of them. So on the you can see the submission guideline and so on and so forth. So we are able to put all these things together to meet international standard. What is required out there to make a good journal. Like many people in South Africa today, there are some requirements for any conference paper to be counted. We have ensured that those requirements are being met, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that we can cater for everyone. Okay, so that is what we do. That's what we did here, to cater for every single person, irrespective of where you are coming from. Okay, and so on and so forth. Here is the people who wants to become a reviewer. They can complete this very form. But if you are a committee member, automatically you are a reviewer. If you're a committee member, you are part of the reviewing team actually. And then the registration, the submission, everything is there. And then the last year on, you can see what happened last year, the team and everything. The information is there. And then importantly, team, we also, remember we have talked about the conference share. We also have a room for the conference guest speakers and so on and so forth. So if you're such kind of person, you want someone that can do that, please feel free. Someone's hand is up. I'm coming to that. Let me conclude by showing us also the contact us page. Here on this contact us page, the WhatsApp is working, and then you can send email, you can send message, and then here you can see we still have the one of 2021 email. It's fine. If you use that one of 2021, we're still going to receive the email or anything. Okay, so we have multiple emails, and all those we have about three emails. All those emails are actively working. We don't want to restrict it to one. They are all actively working. I think that is where I can draw my token for now, and then allow others to make input. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Professor Joshua. A good introduction. And what's next? So you're going to share the email ID so that people can text or share their CVs or short profiles. and their interest in which kind of a committee they wish to take positions, and then take it up. Is it what you wanted to have, Professor Joshua?
Yes, because we want to increase the number of committees, and the team here right now for coming to this conference, we believe that you want to be part of it. So please don't exclude yourself, be part of it so that you can expose your profile out there and show commitment. And remember, this is an academic activity which I know many institutions wants to know your academic involvement. Remember, as a lecturer, you have your teaching and learning, you have your research, you have community engagement. This is part of community engagement to show that you are not just going to classes, researching, you're also growing academic knowledge through being part of conference, organizing committee, and so on and so forth, which at the end of the day, we are going to provide you with a certificate which you can issue to your school to show to your school that you are doing something out there to raise the university to the higher and those kind of things. Okay, so I'm gonna share the email ID for you to provide us your information. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Can we have views from other members also? Feel free to talk because this is the first, first ever meeting we are having. So if you have anything in your mind, or if you wish to say something what you didn't like in the first conference last year, you can also share it so that we can make a lessons learned out of it. And then we can truly make a sincere effort to avoid the shortcomings of last year's shortfalls. So it's better we learn from the past mistakes. So we are open to you. You can tell what you didn't like last year or what you expect for this year. So both the things are available for you. Please be free. You can talk to us, please.
Yes, someone's hand is up. Yes, you can talk.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Prof. I want to appreciate the Prof's articulated presentation. I believe he made everything very clear, quite understood, but I just have a question. When you were making your presentation, you made us know that all that are required to have a reputable journal within South Africa were put in place to have a good journal. We also know that, just like you cited an example, members of the conference subcommittees, at the end of the day, they will be certificated to show evidence of community contribution that is usually required in academic environment. Now, my question goes on. There are universities, for a journal publication to be accepted for promotion. In such universities, such journals are rated. We talk about the high impact journals such as Q1, Q2, and the rest of them. So if I may ask, within the effort of the local organizers to see that the journal is reputable, where can we class the journal?
Dr. Pal, I can answer this question. Last year, when we made this conference and we published a lot of papers, many of the papers got cited well. You know, in Google Scholar, you can see many citations happening across Publon and many areas. Okay, it all depends on the quality at which you are writing. I mean, any particular person who's authoring the paper. So, that is the one which adds value to the journal. Last year was a good one. And this year we should do much more better. So as we keep doing, then within 5 years, we can position ourselves with Scopus. Scopus wants any publisher should have a relevant reputation for 5 years and has a good citation, based on which only they are taking it for high index. So we can position ourselves. We as a team, we can make this as a possibility. So we have been doing well, and I'm quite sure, I'm quite confident that when we all join together and we put our earnest effort into this, we can make JFP a good publisher, and we'll be part of the growth of this publishing organization. So, we have been doing well, and we want to continue it.
Exactly. Well said. And let me also add to that. Now, many of the institutions, the base upon which a paper can be recognized is Google Scholar. And from Google Scholar, there is a list. From Google Scholar, now you move through through other ones, which we have made that entrance. And then, like I said before, we are working hard to bring on board different indexing houses and so on and so forth. Like every now and then we make inquiries, we do this, we do that, we are meeting requirement and everything. Now, this JLP in general it's less than 3 years. JLP started the application in 2020 ending. 2020 ending, the first publication, 2020 ending, and this is 2022. How many years? Just let's say 2 years. It's not up to 3 years. It's 2 years, close to 2 years by the end of this year. But look at where they are to show you the zeal and the commitment of all the teams, which from the journal part to the book part and to the conference part and other activities that JFP is doing in terms of research activities. So, and that's to show that the future is very, very bright for JFP in general. Now, when we zoom it down to the conference where we're talking about today, you find out that through that zeal, the commitment of the team, which we are part of, every one of us here are part of, we can take it to the next level. We are open for ideas. Whatever anyone think that can make this conference more recognized, more better, improve the quality and the standard, we are open for it. That's why we are not positioning manifest. When you look at the fee, this is last year. Someone said to me, "Why are you guys charging this very low? Who can trust this?" And my simple answer is this: we are not after money. If we're after money, I attend conferences. I know how much I pay for conferences. I know how much I pay in dollars, even in euros. I know how much, but this is nothing to compare with whether virtual or not across the board. So we are open for different ideas to make sure this conference gets recognition and grow very, very well. So we are open. Whatever idea you feel that we can use to make it better, please feel free. Shut up, drop the chat, communicate, emails, and all those things. We are very much open for it to grow from strength to strength every year. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Then, we have already shared the email ID, so members can have a look at it. It is jfpconf@gmail.com. That's the email ID. We have shared it, and Professor Joshua has shared it. The same thing. We'll try to also share it in the WhatsApp group, also in the Telegram, so that we can add more organic growth. Today we have somewhere around 12 to 13 people into this who have joined and who have been together for some time now. So once we have more people also, we can still have them and we can really make a good progress in the coming future. Okay. So if you people have any points to ponder or to share, we'll go ahead, else we'll close it. However you wish, you can please tell. Matthias, Iba?
Hello, Mr. Krishna.
Yes.
Hello, Doctor. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yes, you can speak.
Yeah, we are hearing you. Yeah.
So sorry, Prof. I had all your present and insight concerning this a wonderful journal and series of conferences we want to undergo by the grace of God. This is a very interesting presentation, and then there is a motivation and encouragement here and there. What I want to add more is, if we look really journal or these publishers, they have started their academic publication less than 2 to 3 years. Look at where we are or where you are today. This can encourage each and every one among us that by the grace of God, in the next few years, we don't know where we can reach. So that means we are expecting more success.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Adam.
Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Inuis, and I don't know how to pronounce. It's you, Doctor. Yeah, you have to unmute yourself.
Is it me or someone?
No, it's Inuis. Yeah, she has unmuted. Yeah, let's hear from you, ma'am.
It's Eunice. Eunice.
Eunice. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah.
I am pronouncing.
Nothing is, see, we are from different parts of the world. Each one adds a word to a letter to letter in a different form. So I wanted to correct myself right from the beginning.
Go ahead, Eunice.
I'm from Cameroon.
Cameroon, right?
And yeah, I just want to congratulate the team. It has already been doing a very great job. I think some of my colleagues are happy. They published, and last year they changed grade, and they are looking forward to still working with us. So we just keep the team together and work as hard as we have been doing. The future is very bright. I just want to thank the team, and we should continue working as we're doing. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Yunus.
So
others also, can you make your cameras on so that I can take a screenshot? When we show our recordings, it'll be better we show our faces also. We are on a milestone. See, everything is a history. So let's be part of this history. Please show your face.
Okay.
Dr. Vijay Chawan, Dr. Dinesh, Dr. Jessica, even Professor Chupire.
Yes, thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for all this. I'm really happy for your great support and encouragement, because it takes a team to build something of this nature. And then looking at other publishers and other conferences, it's not a one person's game. It's a collective effort. And that being said, the 2022 edition of this conference can only get better, can only progress with this kind of team and this kind of mindset. And that is what made it possible last year. And then that's what's going to make it possible going forward, this year going forward. So now, in doing that, there is a need for us to support in terms of mobilization. How do we do that? We all have different WhatsApps, Telegrams, social media platforms where you belong, where there are academians, where there are students, researchers in general. What you need to do for us is to be able to post, to repost, to share, and to reshare. Someone said something the last time, there is a need to share it every week. It's fine. Every day, if you feel like doing it every day, but doing it every day is gonna be so boring to some people. Let's say once in a week, you reshare the poster, the cup of paper, to remind people that they need to submit their paper. And that is one thing. And also, not just sharing it. Many of us here are supervisors. We have students that we are supervising. Encourage your students to write a paper and submit. That is how we can make it possible. Encourage your students to write 1 or 2 papers. You co-author with them. They can write as a single author, whichever way to submit. That is what we can do as a team to make it possible. Again, what we can do also as a team to make it possible, that's what we do as well, is to say, okay, every team member, which is anyone who is part of the organizing committee, must contribute a paper. We did it last year, which was great. So the same method we're gonna be doing this year as well. Everyone who is part of the committee must be able to contribute a paper. And through that, we can make it possible. So what that means is that start right now writing a paper that you are going to contribute for this conference, which is coming up on the 29th of October this year, 2022. So write that very paper, start writing that very paper, those papers which we are going to contribute, and to make this thing possible, to make the possibility to take it to the next level. When you look last year, we had about 20-something papers. We can take it further than 20-something. And this year, we are becoming much more diverse in terms of number of people, number of countries represented. So every year, we want to see more countries coming on board, more researchers coming from different countries. So we can make it possible. Mobilize your students, mobilize your colleagues, mobilize yourself to submit a paper. And through this, bet me that by next year, we're going to be saying, yes, last year was great. And then we'll take it to the next level. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prof. So if anyone wants to add value, you can, or we are going to close. Dr. Matthias, Dr. Jessica, and Dr. Vijay Chauhan, we have not heard anything from you.
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening, everyone. Okay, to us it is good evening. How are you, everyone?
Thank you, Dr.
We
Jessica.
are fine.
Fine.
Oh, thank you very much. This is my first time to join you, and I agree with Prof that we need to mobilize students, mobilize our colleagues. I'm just taking note of that, and going to try hard and actually talk about this journal. I didn't understand it until today, because I've been seeing myself being added, being asked to do this and that. And I think I'm going to take it very seriously. Thank you very much, team, for your contribution. I've also heard what I wanted to hear about previous publications, and I think we are going to do a great job. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Where are you?
I'm in Kenya. Kenya, Nairobi.
Nairobi, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I visited Jessica, Nairobi. I've been to Nakuru. I've been there. Nice place. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. And Dr. Where is Matthias? Yeah. Matthias, you need to unmute yourself. Unmute.
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, good evening, doctor. Yeah.
Good evening.
I'm not a doc yet, but I'm on the way.
Yeah, you're on the way.
Okay.
We'll catch you. We'll take you along. No issues. Go
We'll
ahead.
get there.
I'm happy to be here. And I think I will do my best to contribute my quota to growth of organization. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Okay.
so much. Where are
Right.
you calling from?
Is there anyone more to add value or we'll close?
Yes, I'm from
Right.
Nigeria. I'm from
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Okay.
Nice
Thank
of you.
you.
Nice of you, Matthias. Right.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you all.
Nice
Thank you
meeting
all.
you. Nice meeting you.
Nice
meeting
meeting,
you all.
and we wish to see you all in many other forums also. Right. Thank
Yes.
you. Good night. Good day for you.
Thank
It's
you.
good night for me.
Thank
It's
you.
already 9 o'clock
Thank
plus
you.
for me in India.
Thank
Right?
you
Thank
so
you
much.
all.
Yeah,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much, everyone, for your time.